So, lady, I have been asking relationship questions and just asking questions in general about being happy in a relationship or marriage, right? And I just feel like today God gave me a message through a man today. And maybe it was something that I'm not doing or something that I try not to do because I try to hold back from certain things or certain situations or for not letting things go a certain way or whatnot. So today I was talking to this older man, and that's why I love older men. Like for real, I love older men. And I was talking to this man, and he was talking about his wife's birthday was coming up, so he was looking for her a gift or whatever for her birthday, and talk about the things that they usually do and how long they've been together. They had been together for like 45. I mean, no, I'm sorry, it was 48 or 49 years, and her birthday was coming up on the 21st. So we was looking for her or something. And this man, he just the whole time, he was just looking in my eyes. Like, and I was looking at him. And it's like, to me, I feel like it was a message from God about something. Something that I need to realize or something that I need to do. So he was going on about his relationship with his wife, whatever, how he knew her, how he met her, and how he thought at first he was like, no, I'm not going to. Like he said when he first, they was classmates. And how when he first met her, he was like, no, I'm not going to marry her or whatever. He said so, but years went by. He went to the military or something and got the military. And when he came back, he seen her somewhere. He said he didn't even see her face. He said he had seen her from the back. And he said he don't really know whether it was her body, but it was just the way she walked. He was saying it was just something about her. He said he told his brother, his cousin, or whoever the person that he was with, he said, oh, I gotta have this woman. I gotta have her. I gotta have her. So when he said that, and then she turned around and it was the woman from his classmate, the person that he knew before. He knew her already. He said so they started dating and then they eventually got married. He said they got married December the 16th. I don't know. He said December the 14th or December the 16th, 1971. That's when they got married. I know it was 1971. So he said that they got married or whatever and started dating. And so we was going around as he was talking, we was started going around smelling different fragrances. Because I was asking him, what does she wear? You know what I'm saying? You say you want to get her something for her birthday, and you want to get her, I guess you want to try some fragrance or something. So we going around. We smelled the one or two fragrance, and he was like, well, let's go smell something else. So we got to this one fragrance, and he was like, but let me tell you something. Tell you a couple of ways to keep a man or to make a man happy. He said for a woman to make a man happy. He said a woman has to change up sometimes. She can't keep doing the same thing. She have to change up. She have to make it spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Keep a man interested in her. He said when you hear me say changed up, he mean like wear different perfume, change your hair, dress up sometime, do something different. He said one time him and his wife were together or whatever. He was used to the fragrance that she wear all the time. He was used to it. And one day she got in the bed and she had something different on. He said that fragrance that woman had smelled so good, it woke him up out of his sleep. He said when it woke him up out of his sleep, he said it was on from that point on. He said they had fun that night. So, I'm laughing. I'm like, okay, okay, that's good. That must was a good fragrance. That's what I'm telling him. He was like, yeah. So then he told me that. And he said, you have to communicate with your spouse about if you have any problems or if you if something is not right, you gotta tell your spouse about what's going on. I said, okay. He said the third thing was you got to make that person feel wanted. Because if you don't make your husband or wife feel wanted, then they're gonna go out looking for whatever they want or need from you in someone else. That's what he said. So I said, okay. I said, you telling me these things, and you say you've been married for 48 to 49 years. I said, so have you ever cheated? He looked at me. He said, why you asking me that? I said, I just want to know. I'm asking you. So he said, I'm going to be honest with you. The first 5 years of our marriage, I cheated once. He said I cheated because I was jealous. But then I like when that he said that, I like that he said that, and then he turned around. He had the reason why he did what he did. He didn't do it. He didn't say just because or nothing about another woman, how another woman was shaped, looked, or none of. He didn't say none of that. He said he was jealous, and he said he was jealous because his wife didn't make him feel wanted. So because she didn't make him feel wanted, he said she didn't treat him right. So by her not treating him right, and I guess him not feeling wanted, he went to someone else. He said, but he wasn't really satisfied with that. He didn't really want to do it, but he did it because he was a jealous man. He was jealous and selfish. Is what he said. He said a jealous man is a selfish man because they don't think about the other person. That's what he said. He said they don't think about the other person when you're jealous. They're selfish and don't have no understanding, and they out of control. That's what he said. So I said, okay. So then he said, but when he did that, he said one day when he was riding home, he said he just heard God talking to him, telling him, like, he said he heard God tell him, I don't know what he said his name was, y'all. Because I really don't pay attention to people when they say stuff. I be just trying to do my job. I be in work mode when it's be. But I have the conversations, I listen to people. So he was like, he heard God tell him that if you want this woman, go home. If you want your marriage to work, go home. Tell this woman what you want so that this can work. So I guess it was in God's plan for their marriage to work and be together, for them to be together. So he was like, he kept hearing God talk to him. So he said he cried the whole way home, saying to himself, God, I hear you, God. I'm going to do it. I got you, God. I got you. I understand. I hear you. I hear you. He said he cried all the way home. So when he got home, he said he was still crying when he got there. He said he went in there, he got his wife. He sat her down and he talked to her. He said he told her everything he wanted, how he felt, and what he needed her to do. And because this woman wanted this man too, and it was worth, I guess, it was worth the fight, and it was worth them working on. He said so. The woman started doing everything that he needed her to do and wanted her to do. He said when they would go out in public, his wife would hold his hand, cuddle with him, do all those type of things. Then he said that, like, when they stand beside each other, she would put her hand in a small of his back. He said that just made him feel so good. That made she touched and she was affectionate. That's what he said. And he said they've been happy ever since. So I felt like there was a message from God to me through this man, because for me to stop acting the way I act with people, or to stop holding back from doing things because I feel like I can control the situations and how things may turn out and go. So it was good, but that's why I like older men. That man said he went home and he told his wife what it was. You have to communicate with your spouse about anything that you want to be done in your relationship. And I'm telling you all this because I ask a lot of questions about relationships, and I never just really care about being in a relationship, because I always thought that I always looked at the negative side of things, and I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be positive things. If it's worth it, I think it will work, and if it's in God's plan, it's gonna work. So that's what I've been thinking about that. So I'm gonna do better. I think I'm gonna do better this year. I'm gonna try something different. But I hope you guys have a great night.